Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I was just looking through the claimants to the Kingdom of Italy here, and I found this guy. Now he wouldn't accept an invitation to court at this moment, but there's only 10 reasons away. We could theoretically send him a gift, and that might do the trick. Maybe. It's hard to tell, but it's worth a try. We have so much money and not really anything to spend it on. So let's go ahead and send that gift. 59 opinion. That might do it, actually. Yeah, it does. Fantastic. So we'll go ahead and do that. That will allow us to annex Italy. So that would be great. Of course, we do want to make our move on the HRE before we die. We don't want to have the thing that happened before happen again and spend a whole life building up claims and then just die. So we're going to have to go after the HRE soon. We're truced with this guy, so we don't really have any meaningful way to push through here right now for a bit without breaking a truce. Of course, we could go after this fine gentleman here. We don't have much for de jure lands. Nobody in our territory has claims. Is there any claimants that we could invite? Oh, there's not many here. There's this guy. He is currently 59. So we would have to move quickly. Okay, I feel like we can't pass up this opportunity. So we're going to go into the claimants here. We're going to send a gift to this guy. If he happens to die, it's not the end of the world. We will press the claim on Italy following this war. Okay, so let's tick forward here. This guy's 44, so we have some extra time there. What do we have going on here? Peasant rabble? Okay, I don't care. That faction disbands. Where's the other guy at? Has he arrived? No. I guess it's just taking him a while to travel. Or did he die? Did we not actually invite him to the court? I think I didn't actually invite him to the court. There we go. Fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and declare war on this guy, pushing this fine gentleman's claims. But this is expensive because he's of a different religion. So first things first, we're going to demand his conversion. And he does convert on over, which is convenient for us later as well. So now we push his claim, and it's half the cost. This guy has access to like 10,000 troops. Where's his capital? Where indeed? Oh, down over here. Slightly awkward. Just thinking about our battle plan here. I think we just declare this war. We raise up our troops somewhere around here. We'll raise men-at-arms. Technically, we could probably get away with just our men-at-arms here. I'm going to raise about 20,000 levy troops. They're not strictly speaking necessary, but this is more of a safety cushion for us, for our siege force. Then we're going to head in here. Our men-at-arms will arrive eventually. And in the meantime, we'll start this slow siege, shaving off maybe a day or two. Actually, that was a pretty good siege event there. Cool. So our men-at-arms show up, and 30 days? Yeah, I think that we definitely shaved off about a day on this siege. I mean, it's not huge, right? Not huge at all. But it's definitely a thing. So we don't mind saving a day, especially when we need to push our claim on Italy. So we're going to run down this direction and siege. Where is their army? Here. Okay, cool. So knowing where their army is of course very useful for us because we can split off our siege forces. We'll go for something like this. And these guys are going to head down here. Our siege force will continue their sieging. Do we have a siege commander? Yes, this guy. Cool. So that'll do for now. We're going to make our way over here, and I'm interested in seeing where these guys are planning on going. Lose 5 stress, or pay 150 gold and lose 15 stress. What is our stress at? 35? I don't really care. We'll lose 5 stress. It's not... I mean, we could have easily spent the cash. Yes, get us that claim. Fantastic. We're now going to fabricate a claim over here on Magdeburg. Beautiful. And we'll just continue to work on our HRE claims. We do want to fight the HRE almost certainly after we're done with Italy. We're going to have to press these claims at some point. We finished up our siege here. We need to press on in. Do we want to go up this way and siege down like that? Like in this sort of an arc? Maybe. Oh, we caught their force. Cool. I didn't actually anticipate catching them there. I thought that they would run away, but sure. And yeah, I think that's the angle that we'll go there. Oh, we just unlocked the Saint achievement. Is that real, though? Because I didn't get it on Steam. Do we already have that unlocked from this game? Quite possibly. Checking through here on Steam, the answer is no. Saint is not unlocked on Steam. I don't know what's going on with that. It's very strange why it's not necessarily unlocking these. Oh, there it goes. Achievement unlocked on Steam. It doesn't show up in the actual recording, but it did just unlock, and that's for reaching the highest possible piety level. Cool. So I don't know why there was a bit of a disconnect there, but sure. Always nice to get another achievement. So we find ourselves at 49% war score right now. We're moving up this direction to cover our siege force. And eventually, I don't like this situation. We're probably going to need to move over here. These guys are running into the territory that we're wanting to take. That said, they are moving through and sieging here. So we can probably do something kind of like this. And actually, they're fighting that force right now. Fascinating. Which side are we going to join, if any? I don't think we join any side here. In fact, I missed the click there. But I'm completely fine with letting this finish up. So we let this war, or rather this battle end. We'll move on in. And yeah, they lost that battle. I would have preferred that they win it. Passing suspicion, huh? These will all lose opinion of each other? Sure. Why not? So we get a perk here. Do we go for a graceful recovery or subtle desire? I don't think it really matters. We'll go for graceful recovery. Cool. So we catch this force. We'll just eliminate that nice and quickly here. We do want to get out of this war very quickly. We are at 88% war score right now. Okay. The unfortunate thing is these castles are very spread out over here. It's much harder to get quick siege war score out here than it is in, say, France. Because if you look in here, look at how tightly packed these castles are in comparison. You can get a lot more war score a lot faster there than you can out over in this area. Castle here. I mean, these castles are adjacent to each other, but look at the distance between a lot of these. Ooh, yes, give us the claim on Magdeburg. Okay, so this war is now over. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. Our plan after that, of course, is to do the same thing to Italy. So, we select this, we press this guy's claim. That is expensive, but we do have the prestige to pull it off. I also want to make sure that we are fabricating over here. Beautiful. And we're just going to continue making our way down this way while we take on Italy. Italy has about 40,000 troops. They are quite a lot stronger than some of the guys we've been fighting. But yeah, I think that this is absolutely the way to go here. This guy is the correct religion. Cool. So we'll declare that war, and we're going to push our way in. Just thinking about our actual path here. It's densely packed with castles, which can be both good and bad. For the moment, I think we'll raise up here. We'll raise men-at-arms. We'll raise levy troops. We know it's around 40k, right? Unless he has allies. I suppose I didn't look at that. But I'm sure 71k will be enough to go on. Okay, there's his forces. So, knowing where his army is, and that no allies have joined thus far, that, of course, means that we can put in... I'm going to go with 20k here. And these guys are going to head down here. We, of course, put in our siege commander, who is apparently very bad at commanding. Fantastic. And we're going to chase him down this direction. The game doesn't think that this is good for us. I'm going to beg to differ here. Cool. So, as I thought, we are indeed winning this. We also finished up this siege, and we're going to head in here. I think from there we go directly into Pavia and hit their capital. I think that'll be the idea here. That'll net us how much war score? Like at least 25. Sure, we'll pay the royal court a visit. What do we got here? Opinion and recruiting this guy. Do we care about this guy? Not really, but whatever. Sure. You ate the royal roasted almonds? How rude. And apparently that's not tyranny to imprison somebody who ate the royal roasted almonds. Cool. Okay, so wait a second. Did we just... No, we didn't stack wipe them. Okay, for a second there I thought that we did, but we did not. Okay, we're going to head up over this direction. This siege is going a little bit slowly, but we do have a large breach here. Checking in on these supplies down over this way. This is a very mountainous region. It's not great. Our wife is pregnant again. How many is that? 6? Okay. How old is she? 42? That's getting unlikely. Okay. Sure, show this guy in. Good effort. Cool. So we're going to finish up this siege shortly. This is apparently a very high-level fort. Yeah, 21. Okay. Definitely took a little while to get that sieged. But now we move into Pavia. And the question is, just how much is this going to be worth? Well, we know it's going to be worth probably at least 25%. 10% from being the capital, plus an additional 15% from taking over the county is the estimation here. These have been 13.8. It's probably going to be a similar amount. They're heading northward, perhaps going to look to siege up here. The main problem here is they're in fog. If we go too far away here, yeah, we should just wait. If we go too far away, they can turn around and hit our siege force. That would not be good. If we get if we get hostages here, we can end the war right now. But no, we did not get that. Okay. We're going to head up over here and just siege this low-level fort here. We're at 70% war score and 13.8. Okay. This is the capital, not this. I'm dumb. Get in there. Occupy that capital, please. Cool. So these guys are turning around. They're not actually sieging there. So this is still going to be roughly another 25%. Although this is not going to be fully occupied. There's this castle here. We did just discover standing armies. That's a merc force there. Let's stack wipe this merc force. Okay, that guy gained an unpressed claim on the Empire of Alba. He's probably not going to do anything with that, to be honest. Okay, so that will give us... Okay, we would bejewel our wife. Increasing her fertility and life expectancy. Okay, sure. And there is, of course, this peasant rabble faction. That's 12 months out, and I want to head out over this direction. The Aston Emirate wants to purchase a truce from us. Are we planning on attacking the Aston Emirate? Yes, but not immediately. But I'm still going to decline. I don't feel like we need the gold. So that'll be okay. They are now running away from our army here. No shockers there. We did not take anybody particularly important in that siege, which is unfortunate. We can head up over here and finish up this siege while we slow siege this low-level fort over here. Oh, Beacon of Progress just unlocked too. Presumably for getting all of the text, because we also just got promissory notes. Let me check that. It also unlocked on Steam. So let me see. Have your culture unlock all innovations, excluding regional and cultural specific innovations. Yeah. So we have all of the innovations. Fantastic. We can actually expand our armies here, and what else are we going to spend our gold on? We may as well, although I don't think these aren't going to really reinforce right away. But we may as well bump them up to maximum size. No real reason not to, in my opinion. Cool. There we go. Spent a few thousand gold on that one. And how long on this siege? 14 months? Okay, we'll probably abandon it. Yeah, we're definitely going to move back up over this direction. Yes, see that done. We, of course, need to continue to work on additional claims, which will be out over here. Fantastic. So the question is, what is their movement here? Well, we're going to let them lock into this. I don't want them to... potential issues here. This is a pretty high-level fort in the mountains, and there's no leadership here. Apparently this guy died. Do we have any other siege leaders? No is the answer. So as a follow-up question, do we think that we're actually going to win this? Them getting the defensive bonus here is going to be rough. We'll see. We arrive here in time. No, we're not going to win it. Okay. We're going to immediately retreat as soon as possible. We'll lose that nice and quickly. And where are we retreating to? Down over here? Okay. That's mostly just a feature of where that happened to fight. Not really a indictment on our army quality or our army size. But I'm still going to bring in a few extra troops here. This should be more than sufficient. And yeah, he's taking back this territory. Unsurprising. Okay, so we're going to group these together. And we're making our way back up over here. He's going to take his capital back. That was just a little bit greedy. Cool. So no real problem here. Did he actually finish that siege? He did. Okay, just wanted to double check that one. So we're going to fight them here. We get the defensive terrain. We have a numbers advantage. No problem whatsoever. We easily win this battle. And that put us up to 90%. Now we're going to take back this capital before he's even done retreating, and this will end the war. So no problem whatsoever there. A small setback, but it's all good. Italy is now under our control. And with that being the case, the question now is, do we press our claims on the HRE? That is an interesting question for sure. Let's check in on some of our vassal claims. Our claims would definitely be the best way to go. That would net us all of this. Of course, we don't have this. There's quite a bit of territory down this way now that we've taken over Italy that is bordering us. So the real question is, do we consider this worth going to war? He's actually a fair amount weaker than he's been in the past. We have this dangerous faction brewing up. 5 months on that. Not that it's actually all that dangerous. In all honesty, it'll be pretty easy. Yeah, we can create a university in Siena. Sure. And we can create another one in Padu. There we go. That's completely fine. And then there's this disillusion faction. There's this guy here. And this is potentially a problem. There's this independence faction. If we take too much army damage, these will become a problem. Okay. For the time being, I think we're just going to tick on forward. We're going to allow our men-at-arms to regenerate for a little bit here. And these ransoms are likely fine. We'll allow our men-at-arms to regenerate a bit. We will wait until after this peasant rabble fires in 3 months. And then we'll think about doing that. We could this broke up over here. That's fascinating. I don't suppose we can offer any of these guys vassalage, but that is going to be easier, but also more difficult for us to conquer simultaneously. Okay. Noted. All of these guys that are bordering us are slightly awkward. I would like to go after these guys. I feel like that would be very, very useful. I don't suppose there's a claimant. Too far away to interact with. That's going to be the case with a lot of these. This guy is his liege's relative. 165 reasons. 180 reasons. This guy is a potential option right here. Okay, so we're going to send a gift to him, and actually I didn't invite him. I needed to invite him. Come here, you. Into the court you come. Cool. So we'll invite that guy to our court. He arrives at our court, and now we can press our claim on this kingdom tier realm. We can definitely declare this war, but we need to convert this guy over. We'll demand his conversion, and he will convert. There we go. He converts. And this ransom seems fine. This one does too. I'm not concerned about fighting this guy and fighting the peasant rabble at the same time. That's deeply unconcerning to me. He's got 31,000. With his ally, he'd have 40,000. That's okay. This, however, is 4,000 prestige. We're a little bit short on that. We can ask our head of faith for gold, not that that will help. We can, however, create some of these titles. That would do the trick. We can also spend some gold on an exotic feast, which we should put on cooldown. And we'll tick forward a little bit here. Welcome, friends. And the Pope has given us gold. Not that we needed it. Thanks, Pope. Okay. So we're distracting the converging guests. We're going to call a hunt here soon. I don't want to spend prestige. We will fight that thirst. I don't care about the gold. Gold is fine. Cool. This alliance, we're going to decline. Okay, 210 prestige. Not bad there. We'll go ahead and call a hunt instantly. Cool. This ransom is completely okay. I'm assuming that these guys are going to fire any moment now. And yes, that is true. Any moment now. A rude vassal, huh? There's no way for a king to act. Cool. Any moment now, peasant rabble, you can do it. There we go. So, a peasant's lot is to serve their lord. We're going to go ahead and raise up just our men-at-arms here to deal with this. And we'll just pop in over here. We'll eliminate these with no problem. There's one. We'll come up over this direction. These guys are embarking, and we'll see where they're going. They're just coming around over this way. Sure, that's convenient. 2. 3. And 4. Cool. So now we need to go press that claim, and then press our other claims. Fantastic. This war is over. We will enforce our demands, disband our troops. There we go. And now we're going to come out over this direction and press this claim. Now, we're going to have some slightly awkward border gore over here. We already do, but that's okay for now. I definitely want to get this done. So, we do need an additional 1,500 prestige. That's fine. We'll create the Kingdom of the Caspian Steppe here. And where does this de jure belong to? It de jure, it kind of doesn't have a de jure capital? Or the de jure capital is not within our territory? Oh, it's this lady. Okay. So she can definitely get the Kingdom of the Caspian Steppe. Cool. Next up, we're going to create this duchy here. And that de jure belongs to the Queen of Sweden. So we'll grant that to her, not vassals. We're going to grant her a title. There you go. We only made that for the purposes of getting the prestige. Now, we do need another roughly 800 prestige, so we're going to have to create like 3 of these. The Duchy of Savo can be created. That is belonging here. So we'll grant that title to this guy. Cool. Next up, oh, we can actually make the Empire of Volga Earl. We should definitely do that. So we'll create that. That is male preference primogeniture, so that's looking good. All of these are definitely our de jure vassals now. So the question is, would any of them accept vassalage? 118 reasons not to, 108. No, but we can do de jure claims out over here. We're at 3916. I'm going to do the Duchy of Morvinia. We'll go ahead and create that. And that will de jure belong to this fine gentleman right here. I don't want to revoke titles. I want to grant him a new one. There we go. Cool. So now we have enough to press our claim on Siamakid, which we'll go ahead and do. Excellent. Out of curiosity, this might get us enough in the de jure Empire of Turan. Maybe. And maybe, I doubt it'll get us enough in Tartaria. I kind of doubt it'll get us enough in Turan to make that. But we're pushing over here pretty well. I like it. No doubt about that. We can go ahead and raise up our forces somewhere around... Well, this is impassable terrain here. So somewhere around, like, here-ish. And there we go. How many are we going to need? Like 32,000? It was like 40,000 with his ally. So that would be fine. Yeah, see that done. Fantastic. We're going to continue fabricating out over this direction. Cool. So we'll get these raised. It is, however, about time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to take over this rather large kingdom, although a lot of it is impassable terrain. But let's just finish up this raising real quick. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, and Lohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.